Hello people, reaction commentary time. This time in the Liverpool spaces. I'll put my glasses on not to look like a tryhard, but because the sun actually does affect my eyes. But basically a bit of drama in the Liverpool spaces. Shout out Mike the Moustache Das, the New Yorker who lives in California now. California, here we come. Anyways, he's been doing commentary reaction stuff to other Liverpool fans, what they've been saying, their opinions on Liverpool, Arne Slot in, Arne Slot out. He's an Arne Slot outer. He believes that Arne Slot cannot take this team forward. The tactics are all over the place. There's donut midfields. He does the whole breakdowns on stream and gives a very good indicator of why he believes what he believes with some evidence, as it were. And he was called out by another Liverpool channel. Now, I wouldn't say called out per se, but he was called something. It was called a see you next Tuesday. What we in Australia use every single day. We wake up in the morning, it's the first word we say when we wake up, and that is C-U-N-T. You know, see you next Tuesday, that word. I won't use it for monetary means, but hey, when I play the clip, maybe Mike's rendition is going to set it off. But in any case, yes. Let Mike give you the backstory as to how we got here. And this is between Mike Das and Asim from Born and Red, in case you didn't know.
I was chilling yesterday. I had a Friendsgiving, and before the Friendsgiving, I was just hanging out. And I happened to see that a certain channel was live, and so I clicked on it, and I listened to what they were saying, and I made a couple of comments. I was just expressing my opinion. One of those comments was, "We don't play with a midfield." And the response that I was met with was as follows. I'm playing this because my name was mentioned. That's why I'm playing this. Even though I have the right. Actually, here, the first thing I'm going to say is if you put anything onto the internet, everyone on planet Earth has every reason to take that and react to it and provide their own opinion. Anyway, just saying, if you're going to put anything onto the internet, you better be ready for people to react to it. And it's that simple. It's that simple. But either way, let's talk about what was said. Now, remember, to preface this, all I said in the comments was, we don't play with a midfield. But here we go.
Off with Salah,
Can you hear that?
which is not working. We
Can you guys hear that?
have our number 10 inverts
Okay, cool. You can
that
hear
doesn't have the intensity. We have a winger who doesn't press like Diaz. There is so many deficiencies in Liverpool, and I stress, Mike's in the fucking chat. Mike, if you want to fucking debate, get on fucking YouTube and let's fucking talk ball. Don't give me bullshit. Talk ball. Don't give me bullshit and say Liverpool have no midfield. I fucking look at the crux of the problem. I look at the root of the problem. I say this is happening because A and B and C. I don't run to D. I don't do that because I go for the source. And the source is Liverpool's ballers in the back line are not good enough to build up an attack. So the likes of Gravenberch, the likes of McAllister, and especially Szoboszlai have to go in areas to facilitate and aid that build-up. So don't give me bullshit and look for clout. If you want to fucking come on and talk about ball, get your fucking ass right now. Gene, fucking send him the link now. I want to talk to this fucking cunt.
Some harsh words. Some harsh words.
So there you heard it. Asim calls him a see next Tuesday, got angry because Mike Das dared to say we don't have a midfield or we play with no midfield, and all of a sudden that was the catalyst to set him off. Now, maybe he had a bad day, he was angry, he was agitated, maybe he doesn't like people speaking about his footballing opinion. Well, unlucky, like Mike said in the opening there, just because you don't like something doesn't mean other people are not going to. It's a normal human reaction to hear something and either agree with it and speak on why, or disagree with it and give a refutal or a rebuttal to it. And I think that's what Mike has been doing. I think that's perfectly fair. You know my stance on reactions, you know what I believe. And I think that's perfectly fine and natural for people to do. It's a normal human response. But Asim on that hand, or on the other hand rather, I should say, not happy that Mike Das is doing a reaction without him on stream. Like, I don't know if Asim knows this, but commentary reactions do not have to be with that same person on a stream in real time. It could be based on a video set, a breakdown, a commentary opinion, for criticism and fair use, which is what like I do and many others do. It's a normal thing. So I don't know where he gets this entitlement from. It's like Mike is not going to be chasing any clout from breaking down one of your videos or one of your streams, bro.
Let's finish this.
Get him on the fucking
Hey,
stream.
come on, let's
Don't give me bullshit. Don't talk about me and spend 20 minutes about me and send fucking send graphics up on me and talk about shit. If you want to fucking talk about me and talk about tactics and talk about ball, talk to me when I'm fucking there in front of the screen.
So Asim is angry that I analyzed his opinion without him on the screen. Okay. So the root of the problem here is it's that I analyzed your opinion without you on the screen. Okay. My only question is, do you have the same energy for everyone who subtweets you?
Let's have some parliamentary.
I'll send him the link.
He in fact did not send me the link. Just FYI. Oh, you see, Ryan, this is why you are certifiably the worst possible arbitrator of truth on the planet, because I did ask for the link. In fact, Asim said he was going to send me the link 5 times. I received no link. I did not receive a link. No one sent me a link. None. No link was had. But check this out, guys. Ryan said I was hiding. I want to share something. So remember, this was 3 days ago. I did today. So that person asked, why don't I just debate him? And I said, I have. I invited him. Let's take a look at this. I don't give a shit about airing DMs. Hey, Friday, November 14th. What occurred was yesterday, Sunday. Long time. Not sure what your availability is like, but would love to have a tactical debate with you. I know we align on some things, but disagree on others, and think it would make for a good debate. Let me know. Big up. Was I being disrespectful in that DM?
Now, Asim said, send him the link, I want to debate him. Send him the link, I want to debate him. Apparently, there was no link sent to Mike. Mike says there was no link sent. I'll take his word for it, unless we find out otherwise. We don't know for sure. But Mike has invited Asim to speak. He's actually DM'd him as well, which we'll play a little bit there. Of course, link posted down below to Mike's channel and video. Do give him some love and give him a shout in the comments and go watch his video in its entirety. But yes, Mike did invite Asim, and apparently there was no response from him there either. So somebody is not living up to their end of the bargain here. You can pick and choose who you want to believe in this instance here, but a link was sent, a link wasn't sent. Either way, there has been no 1v1 debate here. That could be because Asim doesn't like the way Mike speaks, doesn't like his brashness, that he's upfront, that he is basically, assertive. Maybe there's a difference of opinion there. Again, maybe Asim just doesn't like that Mike reacted to his content without him there. But again, that's what commentary reaction is. If it wasn't, you'd be doing a 1v1 and then doing a bit of an interview breakdown type of thing, which you can do, I suppose, but that's not in this particular moment.
So they keep saying that I'm talking about Asim. Clout chaser. So let me get this straight, Ryan. You think that I'm chasing clout by talking about someone's opinion? Are you saying that someone with 17,000 subscribers is like chatting at Drake? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that his opinion carries the weight of Drake? I'm just saying. If I'm clout chasing, I feel like I'm doing a pretty bad job. Just saying. I feel like there's bigger fish to fry in the world of clout. Just my humble opinion. But they said that I was talking about him. It's like they took this personally, you know?
A lot of people always have this misconception that people do reaction stuff for clout. It's not so much clout. Sometimes you just have a difference of opinion. You want to speak on something that you've heard someone say, and it's like, no, I disagree with this, and here is why. Bang, 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 bang. There's my points. Done. Thank you very much. We don't dictate what people watch. The people dictate what they watch. Same with the whole popcorn, heated debate, you know, fiery, all that sort of stuff. If the shit is out there and people want to see it, they'll click on it. If they don't want it, no one would watch it. So people feed off what people want. Some people like to see counters. Oh, react to this person. What's your opinion on this? How do you think about that? There is no real clout to be got there. Mike is right when he says, you know, there are other ways to get clout, not from a channel with, you know, no disrespect to the subs, like, you know, 20, 30,000 subs, still a lot of subs, mind you. But I think it's more to the point of how do you say I'm going for clout when you're just literally doing a breakdown on someone's footballing opinion? And it's always about the opinion. It's never the person personally. It's always about the person's opinion. I don't know how people keep not understanding this. It's the most frustrating thing.
Stuff like that.
We don't.
I don't agree with that. If you want it, come and get it.
Listen. We don't need to give everyone airtime. First of all, Asim, there needs to be a bit of parliamentary procedure. Look, when you're speaking about football, Asim, and look, I think you explained the game in a beautiful way, and I know I'll give you shit, but look, people are gonna always have a rebuttal of where you're coming from. That's just the.
You see? This man has sense. A rebuttal of where you're coming from, which is all I ever did.
The crux of it. People are always going to say, no, Asim, I think you're wrong here, because this is what I feel. Opinions are there to be shared, and opinions are there to be
Of course.
you going on a rampant rage right now and quoting people help is not needed. This is
No. I'm reacting.
See, he says he's reacting. He's reacting. Guys, if that is... Do you guys believe that's a healthy reaction to criticism? Again, I'm not going to be the arbitrator of anything here. I'm not going to say anything. But do you feel like that was a healthy reaction to the criticism and the context of the criticism that I shared with all of you? Is that a healthy way to respond to someone who says, this guy's not a clown? We don't call people who share their opinions on the internet clowns. Was that a healthy reaction? Is it a healthy reaction to call someone a cunt for disagreeing with you?
Now, amongst all this, at the end, there was a little bit of sense spoken. One of the panelists on stream basically said, look, man, there was no need for that. He's doing reactions to what you're stating there, and it's all fair and valid. So why the big blow up? And I don't know, maybe they don't like Mike because he's an American. I know there's that stigma around that as well. You're not from England, so what do you know? But I can tell you a lot of people in England that know absolute, I was about to say F all about football, and other people do from other countries, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna leave this video there. That's that little bit there. Look, you can have differences of opinion, but you don't have to be so aggressive towards others. I can understand if you don't like someone and you can sort of say, well, they're just wrong here and here's the reason why, but they still focus on it. Maybe there could be something in that. However, for me, in this instance here, I'm looking at this and I'm like, someone doesn't like Mike's opinion. Someone doesn't like that someone reacted to their footballing takes and either countered them or have a difference of opinion or think that, you know, they're better than Mike is. That's my assumption. I don't know for sure. I'm not accusing anyone of that. But that's the only thing I can think of. If you're really annoyed that someone reacted to your content without you being there, that is a tactical breakdown that Mike did. I don't see where the difference, you know, is here. Yes, would it be better to have an explanation online 1v1 or in an interview or like a debate, whatever it is? Yes, sure. But again, no one seems to be going for this debate because no one's sent links or whatever, right? Anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, big ups to you fine people. Like the stream, like the video, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Born and Red as well. Maybe it's an overreaction. Mike is very brash after all, but that's just what it is. You don't have to get angry at someone's opinion. You can be calm about disagreeing with it. Maybe that's what this is, a miscommunication, but bloody hell, it's very, very frustrating to see people think you can't speak about their content without like talking about them directly. It's not about the person. It's about what you said and the content in itself, bruv. Anyways, I'm out.